Okay, hello guys. All right. Wow, everybody has some type of flu this morning, right? Yeah. I hope I was not the one giving it to everybody. Wow, Kim Yona, you're sitting in front. This is good news.
Wow.
This is good. Okay, quickly. Just quickly here, I want to give you the remaining of the program because we are technically done. And also, we have some students who have, early employment. They found a job already. So what I will do, even today we're doing a review, I will put everything online so that even if you found a job right now, you still have to write the final exam. Okay? You still need to write the exam, even if you are working right now. So I will be putting everything online, including the revision and stuff like that, so that everybody has a fair chance to prepare for the exam as well. So, because we have to finish the program a little bit earlier, somebody must give him some water or something. Want to drink coffee? All right. So, how much time do we have left? Yunju is looking at me with a big smile, right? So she's waiting for me to give. All right. I thought about you the whole weekend, and since I'm very nice, exam December 4th.
Oh.
All right. Well, everybody is kind of happy. So you gotta thank you gotta thank Yunju for that, right? She just came after class. But I hope you take a time to actually prepare for the dietitian exam. All right. So hopefully we're gonna wrap up what we have to do here. Okay. So today we will be reviewing the African food and culture and looking at some questions on obesity and hypertension. Okay? And then we'll just go home. Just remember, these review sessions are very important. I give the answers in class, but I will not send the answers through the normal system, CTL system. I will not send the answers. So those who are missing classes, okay, too bad. But of course, you can still go online and catch up with the videos and be prepared for the exam. So Wednesday, the 22nd, we start the last chapter on planning a healthy diet this Wednesday, 9 a.m. Okay? Everybody must be there. So the 27th is technically the last day of class because I will be taking a week to finish the chapter. All right? Now Wednesday. So now Wednesday, we're talking about the 29th. So this is like exam review day. All right. So for some of you, the class is so easy. You can sleep and watch Korean drama, no problem. All right. But if you have some questions, you can come. And I will be here, like I did for the first exam. I will be answering to some questions. I will be bringing something into, clarity if you have some questions. So this is a review day. The 29th, it's a review day. So technically, this day there is no lecture. I'm not doing a lecture, but I will be here, of course, to answer to some questions and give you some guidelines if needed. Okay? Yeah. I think that's what I have for you today. All right. So now we're gonna be starting. I really feel bad for you, Monsieur Julien. But I guess, last week I had to stop my graduate class. I was also coughing like this, You'll be good. Get some Korean traditional tea. Okay, guys. So everybody has a smartphone, right? Everybody has a smartphone. Can you log to my page? Log to my page right now. The room number, I just want to remind you, the room number is 379-483. All right? So everybody must be, yeah, even from the laptop you can log to socrative students and get into my page. All right, so far I have 4 people logging. Everybody has a data, right? Internet? All right. Okay, 14. Let's do it. As you know, I checked this later on. 10 points for participation as well. Okay? We good? Okay. Oh, no. We have to change. I think there's a mistake on this one. Okay, now you see the first question. In Africa, traditional views of the cause of illness include, I think the first question you had was about China. That was the wrong one. That was the wrong quiz. Okay? Now, can you guys see the new question now? Yes. It's still loading? It's okay now? Okay. I have 33 students. I'm supposed to have more than that. Supposed to have close to 50, you know. So far I have 33 people logged in. So in Africa, traditional views of the cause of illness include what? A, natural forces. B, social forces. C, supernatural forces. D, A and C. E, A, B, and C. Wow, Merry Christmas question, right? Okay, guys, let's go. 25 people answer so far. All right, so what is the answer? E. A, B, and C. The answer for that one is E. Okay? All right, question number 2. Traditionally, high blood was believed to be due to what? A, eating foods that are too rich. B, eating red food. C, eating acidic foods. D, A and B. And E, A, B, and C. Okay, guys? You're smiling. That's good. Good news, right? Always have easy questions. All right, I'm going to check it out. So what is the answer? Yeah, Mohammed, what's the answer? D, yeah. A and B. I mean, this one you have done on your PPT. You just need to study, right? No explanation for that one. I'll explain some cases where you need some explanation. Question number 3. Traditionally, thin blood was believed to be unable to do what? A. Elevate blood sugar. B. To cool the body. C. To nourish the body. D. A and B. E. A, B, and C. So if you don't receive the PDF, somebody can just send me an email and or send me a message on Kakao, and then I will upload the study guide. Okay? Just remember the study guide is just a PDF, but no answer. All right? We good? So far only 20 people answered. Everybody else is sleeping? Alright, let's check it out. So what is the answer? A, B, C, D, or E? What is the answer? You guys are scared? What's the answer? The answer is C, to nourish the body. Alright? C, to nourish the body. Question number 4. What sort of natural prescription will an African healer use as a cure for the evil eye? Alright, A, bleeding. B, some type of massages. C, chants. D, all the above. You already done, right? Merry Christmas question, isn't it? This one is also on your PPT. It's like self-explanatory, written in red. Good? Alright, so what is the answer? D, all the above. Alright, good. Alright, number 5. This one must be easy. What type of candy do some blind believes are helpful in diabetes? A, butterscotch. B, peppermint. C, cocoa. And D, cinnamon. It should take us like 3 seconds. And I ask you what kind of medicine can actually verify the claim. Done? All right. Okay, so what is the answer? Yeah, peppermint. All right, so the answer is B. B. All right. We didn't talk about peppermint tea and stuff like that too. All right. Okay. The cuisine of East Africa are influenced in part by which type of fare? A, Arab. B, Asian. C, British. And D, all of the above. You guys are working, you're having fun. You're smiling a little bit. All right. Good. In average, I have like 20 to 23 people answering to the question. I'm just wondering what everybody else is doing on the phone. I'll find out later on today, right? I'll just check. Okay, so what is the answer for this one? D. All the above. I told you the east part of Africa, and also we talk specifically about countries like Kenya, Tanzania, so we have a lot of influences, people coming from Asia. But when I talk about Asia, I specifically mentioned India, right? And we also talk about some staple foods of that region, like chapati. We also talk about the Arab influence, and of course, the British influence as well. English is the language that is being used in that region. Okay, question number 7. Tea made from what shrub is thought to cure stomachache among black people? A. Red root. B. Yellow root. C. Black root. D. Green root. This one is also easy. You guys seem to be bored. The questions are so easy, right? Easy. Huh? All right. That's good. Okay, now I have 25 people. It's getting better. Somebody decide to. All right, so what is the answer? A, B, C, or D? B. Good. Yellow root. Okay? All right, it's starting to get interesting. 8. What significant health problem for African Americans affect 39% and 43% of male and female, respectively, and is thought to contribute to the high incidence of stroke? I'm not even finished. You're done already. So we, oh my gosh, this is good. All right. A. Hypertension. B. Diabetes. C. Obesity. D. Anemia. What is the answer? What is your answer? Obesity? Sorry? All right, so what is the answer? Who has the answer? What is the answer? Yeah. You smiling, you look happy. What is the answer? Who has the answer? Who's confident about his answer? What is your answer? A. Good. Hypertension. So, all right, let's go to the next one. This one is on your PPT too. The first part when we talk about our blood pressure, you just have to study this one. This is like really just a statistical data. It's not something like major. So if you miss that one, it's not a big deal, right? This is just statistics. So don't worry about that one. Okay, it's like the same one. We talk about the Ethiopians. Question number 9. What percentage of Ethiopian men in Israel develop hypertension after immigration? So A, 10%, B, 20%, C, 30%, D, 50%. So remember, we mentioned it. We say, okay, these people, their health was okay, and suddenly after they move, the level of high blood pressure, went up. Okay? All right. Did you get it right this time? Okay. So what is the answer? What's the answer? C? What is the answer? Who has the answer? Is it like Lotto or something? Alright, the answer is 20%, and here only 39% of the class got it right, which means that I guess you guys haven't started studying for the exam. But time is over now, guys? You know, we keep accumulating information, so just make sure you go through your notes as we go. Alright? Don't sleep yet. Don't sleep yet. Okay, number 10. What is the best approach? Now we're talking about obesity. What is the best approach to weight loss? What is the best approach to weight loss? A. Avoid foods containing carbohydrates. B. Reduce daily energy intake and increase energy expenditure. C. Eliminate all fats from the diet and decrease water intake. D. Greatly increase protein intake to prevent body protein loss. All right. We expect this one in class, I guess. Easy, huh? Basically, the question is asking, what do we do to lose weight? What would be the best? You know, we saw like different ways and stuff like that, but we're looking for maybe the best efficient way. All right, this is good. 87% of the class got it right. So what is the answer? Say, what's the answer? B? All right, B is the answer. That's good. You know, B is the answer. Reduce daily energy intake and increase energy expenditure. This is no-brainer. When we talk about energy, we talk about what? Kilocalorie, right? And we say that what are the two main reasons why we gain weight? What are the two main reasons we gain weight? Do you remember? Number one reason.
Get weight.
Yeah, the cause of obesity. Like, yeah, overeating. When we say overeating, what does it mean? It means?
Overnight.
Yeah, exactly. We are accumulating energy. All right? We are accumulating energy. And the second reason was what?
No exercise.
No exercise. Very good. So, when we say no exercise, we're talking about physical inactivity. Basically, energy is not going out. And if energy is not going out, it means we are accumulating energy in the body. Consequently, we gain weight. Okay, okay? All right. Next question. All right, this one, multiplication of adipocyte in number is known as, oh my gosh, I made a mistake on that one. I get the answer to, I get the answer already, right? Hopefully it won't be that well in the exam. Oh boy, I get the answer, right? Multiplication of adipocyte in numbers is known as hyperplasia, whereas enlargement of adipocyte in size is known as hypertrophy. Just for the fun of it, just to have some fun, let's check how the class, how did we do? Lord Jesus Christ, have mercy. Do you know that only 82% of the class got it right? You know? I remember growing up, we had this question in French. We asked, what is the white color of the white horse of Napoleon? All right? So the answer is already in the question, right? Okay, so let's move to the next one. If you got this one right, you got it wrong, it means you don't really want to pay attention to this one, right? Okay, question number 12. What are the two major behavioral causes of obesity that are related to environmental factors are A, overeating and sedentary activity, B, sedentary activity and physical inactivity, C, physical inactivity and alcohol, and D, alcohol and pregnancy. Wow. You guys answer to the question in 2 seconds? Or you want to rush to going home? Okay, we're going home pretty soon. Not now. All right? You know, there are different causes of obesity, but if you see here, I put major, right? And I put it in big character, just to put emphasis. All right? Oh, why? You try. I don't want to be sick. I've been sick for over a week. I'm trying to recover now, and she's... Yona, really? Or you want me to cancel the exam? One student asked me one time, "Oh, teacher, you never sick?" I said, "Why?" "Sometimes you need to miss a class." Really? When I'm not teaching, my life is miserable. I was born to teach, so let me do my job. Okay? All right, so let's check the answer. Oh, Jesus. Okay, first. Only 58% of the class got that one right. And I'm wondering why. Okay, let's talk about this one. Okay? Because half of the class missed it, and I'm just like, what is the problem? So, A, listen up. A is overeating and sedentary activity. B is sedentary activity and physical inactivity. I'm going to stop at B because 18% of the class say that B was the answer. All right? Who said B? Some people said B. I want to see these people. Who said B? Maybe they have a point. You know, sometimes, not sometimes, I often make mistakes, you know? So we don't necessarily need to agree. I just need to understand your logic. This is B. B says, Yona, I'm talking, man. This is my time. B says sedentary activity and physical inactivity. Is there a difference? Do you think there is a difference between sedentary activity and physical inactivity? Gian, what do you think?
Same one.
It's the same, right? So, it's like I'm saying overeating and eating too much. What is this? So, oh Lord, I mean, no, seriously, I hope he's a... Are you imitating me now, right? Okay, no problem. I hope it's a joke, right? I just hope that, oh, you just press the button because you want to go home. Really? Really? You don't know what happened, right? That wasn't you. Now, C, 10% of the class say that physical inactivity and alcohol yeah, we can argue about it. I think I will give more credit to C than B. All right. You know, some people may say, okay, you drink a lot of beer and then your belly is growing and stuff like that. Yeah, we can attribute alcohol to some extent, but these are not the two major. We're talking about the two major, right? Talking about the two major. And D, 13% of the class think that alcohol and pregnancy. Of course, I mentioned that pregnancy as the last one, especially when we talk about the case of gestational diabetes, because the lady will be gaining weight during pregnancy, right? All right, but these are not the two major reasons of obesity. So I'm very sad. Only 60% of the class get the answer right. And the answer is what? Overeating and sedentary activity. All right. So sedentary activity and physical activity, same family, isn't it? You know, you're just sitting there and watching Korean drama. Okay. But hey, guys, joke aside, I hope you don't put it on the exam. Putting it on the exam means you don't really like me. But anyways, you know, I like myself, so it's okay. Okay. All right, question 13. Mr. Julien, the class is almost over, so we'll give you a break. Just one more question and we will finish the review. So, aggressive treatment appropriate for obese people with high risk. Listen up. High risk of medical problems include what? A, physical activity and drugs. B, drugs and surgery. C, surgery and diet change. Okay? Go over the keywords. We talk about aggressive treatment and we also talk about risk of medical problems. Okay. Do you know today we didn't get any perfect score so far? Is it not, you know, probably the saddest day of my life? No perfect score. In every review I have a perfect score. And today doesn't look that good for me. But we thank God because it's my last, you know, the last class of the day. If I was going to another class, my energy will be down. Alright? So hopefully we get 100% on this one. Crossing my fingers. You cross your fingers too? Let's cross our fingers for this one. Alright, so let me check. Lord Jesus. Oh boy, I'm sweating. You know, sometimes I thank God for the color of my skin because you cannot see that my face is red now. So my skin can actually hide it, right? But it's actually pretty red right now. I need some water. Aggressive treatment for obese people with high risk of medical problem. 15% of the class said is physical activity and drugs. Do you really think that if you want to lose weight and you do some physical activity is bad? Physical activity is good, isn't it? This is one of the elements that we say, oh, if you want to lose weight, the best way to go is, you know, exercise. Physical activity. You know, we talk about maybe 1 hour daily, things like that. And somebody said C, 15% of the class think that surgery is bad, and diet change. So diet change is bad? Good. Diet change is good, isn't it? So why people say diet change is bad? Or just because they don't like me? Alright, so what is the answer? The answer is B, drugs and surgery. Remember, we talk about medical problems. Of course, in this class, I don't give the details into the surgical options. Next semester, someone will take the nutrition class. We'll discuss some details about the consequences and things like that. All right. But I mentioned it, and I think I wrote it on the board. All right, about the aggressive treatment. Okay, we say the best ways. Okay, the best ways when we talk about the weight loss. We say, okay, the best way is what? Okay, change your diet, eat more fruits and vegetables, things like that, right? And then we say, okay, we need to exercise, talk about physical activity. And the other two that are not the one that we really recommend, but people also use it, you know, talk about medicine, drugs, only that sometimes you have adverse effect on the person. And the last option is surgery, right? It's surgery, which is not always the best. But in food and nutrition class that I'm giving normally for the freshman students, we look at the surgery options that are available to treat some of these problems, but not that we recommend it. Okay? All right. Okay, this one I think we're going to get 100%. Healthy migrant effect is when newly arrived immigrants tend to be healthier than the host population. This definition is very, very important to remember. All right? Very important to remember this definition. We mentioned it, and I think that maybe I'm going to get 100% for this one. The healthy migrant effect. Guys, I told you it's a definition. When we study the East Asian food and culture, especially when we talk about Korea, I introduced that word, right? That expression, healthy migrant effect, and I told you it was very important to understand. Okay, let me check. Lord. Okay, I think I give up this time. No, really, I think I'm starting to have a headache. Maybe I'm not such a good professor. I thought that I was good, but I think that maybe I'm starting to question myself a little bit. All right, a healthy migrant effect is when newly arrived migrants tend to be healthier than the host population. Is it true or false? It's true. All right. You talk about people that just came and they seem to be healthier, but over time, and as they, as they go through the process of acculturation, we observe that their health is changing. There are many things that they go through. They change their diet, they change many things, they go through stress and things like that. Okay, last questions, and we go home. I don't think I'm gonna. Okay, let me have faith on the last question. What does it mean, nutrition transition? What does it mean, nutrition transition? Nutrition transition is defined as the shift occurring in cultural dietary patterns from traditional diets to diets that are more global. So what does it mean? We get the example of Korea, where we say that, the diet is going to change it to appeal to the general or global population. Okay? That was the last question. I still have my finger crossed, and hopefully I will get my 100%. All right, let's check. All right. Okay, guys. The answer is true.
Yeah.
All right. The answer is true. I did not get my 100%. So hopefully I'm not gonna have a bad day. Okay. Out of the 15 questions, anybody got 100% out of the 15 questions? Anybody got 100%? Nobody? Anyways, I'll check. Okay, so let us stop here. If you have some questions, I will be here. Remember the date of the exam. Some of you found a job already. You just need to adjust a little bit and inform your friends about the exams. The exam is 40 points. So, and I'm going to have 40 questions on the exams. we have 40. So you can do it in 40 minutes or in 30 minutes, 30 seconds. You don't want 40 questions. The first exam was 30 questions, 30 points. This one is 40 questions. Clara is smiling, so I'm happy. Clara is smiling, so I'm smiling. Okay, guys, have a nice day, and I see you on Wednesday. We start the last chapter on planning a healthy diet. Okie dokie?
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right.
Oui, mais tu as tu dis je vais t'en foutre, mais ça passe pas. J'ai des médocs. Tu vas avoir des médocs spéciales pour ce que tu as. Ils sont pas cons, ils vont te donner des piqûres anti-sida. Non, ils vont te donner des... Non,
Can you stop? Can you stop?